up we're ranking everybody. Let's just appreciate the athletes for their greatness and their performances and leave it at that.
How about we wait till careers are over and then worry about where they're slotted in? And to your point, enjoy the moment, enjoy the ride, enjoy the renaissance of the Warriors, and quit worrying about where does this fit legacy-wise. We got Game 5. Let's do it.
I know. Look, we're just like yelling into the abyss because people go to concerts now and they spend half the concert on their phone taping the concert instead of watching the concert, so they can watch it when they get back home. You were there. Watch it. You were there. You enjoy it while you're there. Enjoy Steph Curry. Enjoy the Warriors. Enjoy these finals.
This segment brought to you by Get Off My Lawn by Bob Fitzgerald and Tom Tolbert.
Yeah, my lawn's getting bigger the older I get, too.
What do you think about Steve separating Looney and Draymond in the starting lineup to not have, or at least have 4 perimeter shooters around one big? It also allowed Looney to be in the rotation later in the fourth as you allocate minutes. It worked in Game 4. They're going to come back with it in Game 5.
I think that was the bigger key late in the game. I mean, early in the game, they were down 5 at half. So it wasn't like, wow, they changed the starting lineup and they went out to a 15-point lead at halftime. Boston still had the lead, but in the end, it allowed him to play Looney late and sit Draymond late. Looney was fantastic in that game. Screen setting, hustle plays, offensive glass, just doing all the little things. A team that has guys that can put the ball in the hole, but you have to have that guy to tie it all together. And that's what Looney did. And because he wasn't stretched out early in the game, he was able to give them really, really big minutes at the end. And look, Steve had a decision to make. He made the decision. Draymond wasn't playing great, and credit to Draymond. He came back in, got some deflections, got some rebounds, made one really nice pass to Looney, so he played well too. But Looney has been the unsung hero of these playoffs, no doubt about it.
Boston is in their black and green road jerseys. Warriors in the home white, trimmed with that royal blue and gold. Credit Dub Nation, they're all in the building for the early tip. Many people are standing here, and the kind of anticipation is palpable for the whole pregame buildup. Mark Davis is the crew chief, his 16th finals game. Tony Brothers, his 10th finals game. And Josh Tiven, his 2nd finals game. They will blow the whistles tonight. For the Warriors and Celtics, it's not as simple as the Warriors have owned the 3rd and the Celtics have owned the 4th. These teams are scoring 105, even shooting 44%, 64 threes made as Draymond wins the tap and Steph walks it into the front court. Matched up against Smart as he angled right sideline. Top of the key in Klay Thompson. Draymond with the shot clock at 11 to a cutting Otto Porter, laying it up and in.
Well, that was a heck of a finish by Otto Porter Jr. because Tatum played that pretty well, and he just hung in the air and spun it up and off the rim.
Marcus Smart watched by Porter up top. Now Jason Tatum with the shot clock at 11. Tatum, a left corner kick to Smart, he threw it away. And the Warriors forced the first turnover.
Yeah, that's been a big problem for the Celtics in this series, turnovers.
Curry on the Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. 2 men jump at him. Draymond at the foul line. Back out to Porter between the rings. Andrew Wiggins, lefty dribble, slicing down the lane. Draymond corner 3, and he's 0 for 10 in the series, yet to hit from deep. 2-0 Dubs, a minute into Game 5. Tatum dribbled it off his foot, recovers with the shot clock at 10. We'll cycle it, Jaylen Brown, foul line extended left. Driving with the right hand, Klay on top of him, baseline, and he lays back and lays in that jumper. Yeah. How about that?
That was an incredible shot, but did a nice job of taking the right-handed drive away. A lot of these Celtics love going right. You got to take that away.
Klay Thompson, right hash mark. To a slicing Wiggins, banking it up and in. The Warriors up 4-2. 90 seconds into Game 5.
I think the more things Klay does that doesn't count as making a bucket are going to help him get that confidence.
Robert Williams finding Jaylen Brown, and Draymond fouls him. Now Draymond had him going left like you talked about, Tom, but foul trouble when you're only playing 8-9 guys for both teams, all the whistles have become critical.
Yeah, he got a little jump. He jumped out at him, but he did make him go left. Look, Tatum wants to go right. Brown wants to go right. Smart wants to go right. All these guys, you got to hedge him and make him go the opposite way.
Horford with Clay on him, top of the key. Knocked away by Porter as Marcus Smart regained. Shot clock at 5. Driving down the lane, hanging, off iron, tip no. Draymond rebound. Steph in transition to midcourt. Steph down the lane. Steph reverse layup is good.
Steph does such a great job. Once he gets even with you, he leans into your body, takes away that space, so Tatum couldn't get up and challenge it.
6-2 Warriors, 10. Jaylen Brown, right elbow to Robert Williams. He's missed one shot the whole series. He's now 13 of 14 as he lays it in.
Yeah, and the total footage on those with 13 feet.
6-4 Dubs. Curry drops to Draymond, lays it up and in. He got it up quickly before Williams could get to him.
That's a really good idea.
Wiggins and Clay combining on the steal, and the take foul in midcourt by Tatum.
At some point, I don't know what they're going to do. They got to get rid of that take foul. I don't know what they can do about it, but it's not basketball.
I think it'll be like clear path. It'll be a free throw plus the ball. That penalty will stop teams from doing it.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We've talked about the advantage play like they have in soccer.
Yeah, play
let
on.
a play continue on and see what happens. You could do that, but that's not basketball.
8-4 Warriors. 9:20 remaining in the first. The Warriors chant already echoing through Chase. Klay Thompson, right sideline, picked up the dribble. Wiggins, top of the key. Wiggins to the right elbow. Wiggins jumper is perfect.
Well, he's got that step back on lockdown. Oh, nice
Draymond a steal at midcourt. Couldn't quite save it. And he flies into the courtside patrons. I'd say Draymond Green, that layup probably meant more than people realize, finishing over Robert Williams early.
Oh, yeah, because you're seeing ghosts down there. I mean, you're seeing guys that aren't coming, or maybe you get it up quicker than you have to, because Robert Williams is a monster. I mean, he affects a lot. He blocks shots, but then the ones he doesn't block, he affects twice as many.
3 minutes gone by here in the first. Warriors up 10-4. Tatum thought about the three, gets Clay on his heels, lost it, recovers. Al Horford pump fake. Horford down the lane. Shot clock at 5. Left wing, Jaylen Brown, three's long, and Porter the rebound. Wiggins eases into the front court. Wiggins accelerating with the right hand. Did not shoot on the right elbow. Porter hounded by Smart. Back out to Steph. Near midcourt with a shot clock at 5. Curry double. Draymond down the lane. Kick out Wiggins. 3 on the way. Rimmed it out.
Great offense, though.
Jaylen Brown looking to attack before the Warriors can get set up. Takes it all the way in. Up and out off glass. Curry pushing. Curry, top of the key. Hesitation, and he'll peel back out. Steph with Tatum on the left wing. Draymond at the controls, top of the key. Clay catch and shoot 3. Rimmed it out. So 10-4 Warriors inside 8 minutes. Remaining in the first, game 5 here at Chase Center. Robert Williams holding up top right. Jaylen Brown trying to get downhill at Steph. Holding his ground with the shot clock at 7. Shoots over him. Wiggins blocked it.
What nice help and nice anticipation.
Wiggins has got the whole side cleared against Horford. Draymond, the naked handoff. Draymond dunking it down the lane. Boston takes time. 7:28 remaining in the first. It's 12-4 Warriors, and Draymond Green has 2 interior buckets. Tommy T said points in the paint. So far, so good for the Dubs. Timeout on the floor on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Is your dad a foodie who loves to cook? Then why not give him a special Father's Day gift from Truffle Shuffle? I'm sure he'd love to cook up something delicious with our white truffle butter or our fresh Australian truffles. You can even get him a whole meal to create with our Father's Day pork belly with tostones and stewed beans, or our dad's ultimate Father's Day extravaganza, which includes a 24-ounce porterhouse steak, truffle and bacon potatoes, and chocolate lava cake. Can't decide? Get him a gift card and let him decide for himself. Visit us online at truffleshufflesf.com.
Hey Niner fans, George Kittle here with a pro tip for making the best play on your eyewear. Visit Zenni.com, the official eyewear of the 49ers. Zenni has changed the game for you, finally making prescription glasses affordable for everyone. At Zenni, you can find over 3,000 frames with unbelievable prices. Look for the Kittles collection so you can rock our style.
place for friends, family, and community.
Did you know the Odyssey app has a living, breathing radio station curated and hosted by and for the LGBTQ plus community and our allies? It's called Channel Q, and it's just a search away. It's where we come to talk, to laugh, and play some incredible music. It's where we connect the LGBTQ plus community from coast to coast. We are Channel Q, and you are welcome. Just search Channel Q right here on the Odyssey app. Channel Q is an Odyssey original.
There's something about that polished green stretching across the 8th hole that whispers, just tell them you're at lunch. Because it's not a hobby, it's a peace of mind. Let CertaPro painters bring the same tones and peace of mind to your home. Our experienced painters are here to make your next painting project as carefree as a day on the green. To get your painting project started, go to CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
When buying a car, you're supposed to ask questions. Some you can answer online, but others, how blinky is the blinker? And which way do the wipers wipe? Are things only a human could know. So CarMax has ours standing by to answer questions, or in select markets, schedule a delivery or curbside pickup, regardless if you're buying online or on our lot. But what if I change my mind? Good question. Just bring it back within a week for a full refund, because that's the way it should be. CarMax.
Chase is a proud partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely, positively ridiculous.
Find out about special Chase cardholder benefits, including 30% off at the online Warriors shop, discounts at the Chase Center Team Shop and Eateries, in-app benefits, Chase lounges, early access to tickets for Chase Center concerts, and more.
Pump fake, fly-by, three ball, got it!
Restrictions and limitations apply. Visit chase.com/Chase Center for more information.
Dub Nation, this is Otto Porter Jr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
Tom Tolbert, Bob Fitzgerald with you, sitting in for Tim Roy tonight. Tom, I have the greatest ticket read in radio history. The Warrior playoffs are presented by Kaiser Permanente. We know that. Get your Warrior tickets. Game 7, there'd only be one more game. That's it. You want to go to Game 7, Warriors.com, period, end of sentence.
There you go. That's it.
That's it.
You don't got to worry about any other game.
That's it. There's only one more game left, potentially at home. So, Warriors.com. Love you, Kaiser Permanente, but get on that website. So, Otto Porter in with Draymond, Clay, Peyton, and Steph. Now, neither team finding a three-point rhythm. Warriors are 1 of 6 on threes. Boston 0 for 3. And that's what makes the Warriors 57% shooting good if they're not relying just on triples.
No, absolutely. They're penetrating. They're being aggressive, getting into the paint, kicking it out, and getting shots up, which is key.
Keep an eye on Looney's 3 fouls as he sits right now. The bond's been so good in the series. Klay Thompson driving left wing. Peyton, corner 3! And there is GP2 from distance.
And, of course, when you're cold from 3, who do you go to?
Hey, his whole story from winning the Citizenship Award, Community Assist Award, GP2. Jaylen Brown, left wing jumper is long and strong, and here comes Draymond pushing into the front court. Warriors up 12 here. Porter didn't handle the pass and lost it off his leg, and the Warriors turn it over.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you try to do something with the ball before you actually catch the ball.
Jason Tatum sat and Wiggins sat, with Boston down 20-8, right at the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Derek White between the rings, and now Smart right sideline. Marcus Smart attacking Steph, lost the handle. Curry steal, outlet to Peyton. Peyton in a foot race. Peyton is tripped again. He goes to the deck, and he will go to the line. GP2's taking a lot of punishment in open floor situations in the 2022 playoffs.
He's that type of player. He's the biggest or smallest power forward in the league. And I'm not sure exactly how that is continuation. But in today's NBA, I have no idea what continuation is.
I'm glad you said that out loud, because there's ones we saw Steph play earlier in the finals, and there's plays like that where someone was tripped and fell down. And
you know, it's like the gather. The gather to me is it gives him there's so much leeway in that gather. He makes both free throws. Moving on. Get off my soapbox.
22-8 as Payton hits them both, as Tommy said. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown doubled. Derek White right down the lane. Draymond met him up top. Knocked it out of bounds. It's still Celtic ball, but Porter and Draymond protecting the iron.
Just shut the gate on him. Hit that in an avenue all the way to the rim, and it closed up quickly.
Hockey line change here as Tatum, Payton Pritchard, and Robert Williams back in. Ime Udoka trying to find a combo right now as Andre Iguodala checks in for the Warriors.
And Tatum back in, and Wiggins back in.
That's it.
Here's the question. Will they play the exact number of minutes?
Well, both coaches could just sit them on a bench together. Hey, you're both in, you're both out, that kind of thing.
They very well could.
And Jordan Poole in, so reset it all. Poole, Wiggins, Iguodala, Steph, and Payton. Robert Williams, Grant Williams, with Derek White, Payton Pritchard, and Tatum. And Payton Pritchard caught the ball out of bounds. That sideline step out has become a plague.
Oh, I'm going to have my camp this summer. How not to step out of bounds in the NBA.
The court is 94 by 50. Stay on the court. So Curry, 2.5 remaining in the first. Got Grant Williams top of the key. Andre with it. Handoff. Curry down the lane. Curry little push shot. Back iron. Rimming in. So Steph has 4, but the Warriors have 24. 24-8 beginning. Tatum's got Curry. Tatum down the lane. Payton met him there. Floated it up and in. What a tough shot for Jason Tatum.
That was difficult.
Curry deep 3. And off front iron. Pritchard the easy rebound. Inside 2 minutes remaining in the first. Warriors up 2 touchdowns. Pritchard. Left foul line extended to Tatum. Total ISO against Payton. Backing him down with 8 to shoot. Turn, fade, fire, and hit.
Wow. I mean, you can't play it any better than that. It's just Tatum's taller, able to turn and shoot over him.
Tatum's got 4. 24-12 Warriors. Iguodala running the wheel up top. Looking for Wiggins on a post-up. White pushed him all the way out. Foul line left extended. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins turns. Arcs in the jumper. Not easy for Andrew Wiggins, but he's got 6 here in the first, and the Warrior lead rebuilt to 14.
I love that when he comes out aggressive. My only hope is he continues. Sometimes he gets off to an aggressive start in the first quarter and then kind of fades into the background a little bit. I want him to keep shooting, keep pressing.
Minute 13 remaining in the first. Warriors up 26-12. Drop it to Tatum. Backdoor cut, laying it up and in. That was a beautifully delivered pass, and Tatum's got 6.
Absolutely. Hit him right on the hand. All he had to do was catch it and lay it up.
The final minute of the first quarter of Game 5. Iguodala. Dribble handoff to Steph. Grant Williams reached. Steph flipping it off iron and just laid there and out. Derek White on the counterattack. Warriors back defensively. Pritchard, left corner, 3 on the way. Rimmed it out. Rebound battle, Robert Williams, and he just guides it in.
That guy has suction cups for hands.
10-point game. Poole thinking quick 2 for 1. Left wing 3. Shot it over everything. It'll be a 6-second game and shot clock difference. 30 to play, 24 to shoot. Warriors should get 1 more possession. 10-point Warrior lead. The Dubs, 55% shooting. Boston at 36%. Tatum just across midcourt, working on Wiggins. Shot clock at 8. Skip pass. Left side, Pritchard 3 on the way. Off the heel of the rim. Warriors can play for 1 here. Wiggins the rebound with now Steph at midcourt. Down to 5. They jump at him with Tatum at 3. Steph down the lane to Williams. He knocks him down. And apparently, not a foul. Or is it? And right now, they're going to give the Warriors the ball. And Williams went straight up. And then he did block it out of bounds. That was beautifully done.
Yeah, you can't do it any better than that.
That principle of verticality, I love when officials apply it that way. You know, people see contact, and there was some, but you're entitled to that airspace. And Robert Williams did it well.
Yeah, Bob, it's who creates the the contact.
Yeah,
and that
there you
time
go.
Steph created it. Nice.
The inbound to Wiggins.
Yeah, fouled him.
And he was fouled right before the quarter expired. There was only 5/10 as the Warriors inbounded. They got it to Wiggins, and he drew the contact right before the buzzer.
I think Udoka's got a tee.
Mark Davis wants Udoka away from him in midcourt. He may still stay in there. And then Mark Davis put up the hand, and when that happens, Tom, if you've already been teed up, that's the...
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I've given you a discussion point, and now...
I've had enough.
That would be enough.
Yep. My dad used to do that to me.
Now,
I've had enough. I always heeded that.
When you go to 0-0, you have an automatic officiating replay.
Yes.
So what is happening right now is they're replaying whether or not Wiggins was fouled before the end of the quarter. And so this call under review, sponsored by Ring Central, official enterprise cloud communications, partner of the Golden State Warriors. Ring Central, message, video, phone together.
Determine the foul occurred prior to expiration of the period. Reset the game clock to .2.
So they did review it. Wiggins was fouled. There'll be .2 left, but Andrew will shoot 2 free throws. And you think Tom playing defense, 5/10, like no problem. This is kind of some found money for the Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. Well, 2 things. Great play by the Warriors and just lack of focus. You're thinking .5, what could happen? Well, you saw what happened. I mean, all you got to do is make them go away from the bucket and catch the ball. You can't let them come to the bucket. You get back doors, back screens. Those are the type of things. And you're going to get the tee here. So they could tack on 3 points in the last 5 seconds. Just think, if you're paying attention, you don't get the foul, you don't get the tee, you're out of here down 10.
So Steph will shoot the technical free throw, 86% in the finals, and he missed it off front iron. So Boston avoids 1 point. Now Wiggins to shoot 2 free throws.
You know how much I would have loved to have struggled like Steph Curry from the free throw line?
At 86%?
Oh, that would have been beautiful. I would have been the man at 86%.
And so Wiggins misses his first. So potential 3 points added. 2 of them have been denied here by the iron. So 26-16 Warriors, 1 more free throw. And with 2/10, you cannot catch and shoot by rule. The Elitza has checked in, but that's so nobody commits a foul. And Wiggins makes 1. So 1 out of the 3 potential free throws for the Warriors. 27-16. Wiggins, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. But right now, the Warriors build a double-digit lead after the first 12 minutes of Game 5. Which team gains the momentum? We're a quarter through, and the Warriors off to a nice beginning on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
The Warriors are back where they belong, in the 2022 NBA Finals. NBC Sports Bay Area has you covered every step of the way. Catch Warriors coverage 90 minutes before every Finals game and immediately after, hosted by Bonte Hill with former Warriors Chris Mullin, Darrell Wright, and Festus Ezeli. And get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Only on NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the authentic Warriors fan.
There's nothing sweeter than the sound of a step-back 3 ripping through the net. At Kia, we've mastered a move of our own, and it's called the Telluride. Its available 3.8-liter V6 engine didn't just magically appear. We built it from the ground up. So the next time you see someone splash a 30-foot fadeaway, remember how hard it is to make it look so easy. And the next time you're behind the wheel of a Kia Telluride, be inspired by the way it glides so effortlessly. Kia is the official vehicle partner of the Golden State Warriors. Kia, movement that inspires.
Have you been in an accident? Chilton Auto Body has served our community for more than 50 years, and we're also the first Tesla-certified body shop. Chilton Auto Body has 15 convenient Bay Area locations to help restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition, and we make it easy for you in your time of need. It's as easy as taking a photo of the damage, uploading it to our website, and we'll get you a free initial estimate for your collision repairs in a timely manner. For more information, go to ChiltonAutobody.com.
Aside from offering a great selection of quality lumber and building materials, Golden State can educate you on what their vendors have to offer. GSTV is a fantastic resource for professional builders and contractors. You'll see videos concerning installation, product options, and training by Trex Academy, James Hardy Siding, and Marvin Windows and Doors. Get a leg up on your future projects at goldenstatelumber.com by clicking GSTV. Family owned for 3 generations. Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed.
Dub Nation, this is Stephen Curry, and you're listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
Sitting in for Tim Roy tonight. Tim under the weather. Bob Fitzgerald, Tom Tolbert with you. And Tommy, 27-16 Warriors at the end of one. They held Boston to 34% shooting. Not a big three-point barrage. In fact, Celtics 0, and the Warriors 2 of 9 on threes. Give me a couple impressions on that first 12 minutes.
Well, I think the one thing stat-wise that jumps out at me is the Celtics only have 3 assists. So the Warriors' defense was really, really good. They only got a couple right-handed drives. They were forcing them left. The threes were contested. And then offensively, Draymond got a couple layups, which I think is big. And Wiggins was just really, really aggressive. Steph had 6 shots. He had 5. So he was second on the team with 5 field goal attempts. And, again, he did a really good job on Tatum. Tatum had a really tough drive from the right wing off 1 foot into the lane, kind of a leaner. And then he shot one over Payton. And then the other one was just a post-up where it was a great pass by, I think Williams threw it to him, and he laid it up. So he's done a really good job on Tatum.
The 3 fouls on Looney. How much of this second quarter is he sitting here? These become very big minutes for Bjelica.
That's a great question. I would say if Steve could, and the game's going well, he could just rest in this entire quarter and wait to the second half.
So Peyton Pritchard, Robert Williams, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Grant Williams for Boston. Opening the second quarter here with the Warriors up 11. Pritchard, reload, step back 3, left wing, no, rattled it out. And then Bjelica fouling Grant Williams on the rebound.
And they've done a nice job so far, only allowing 3 offensive rebounds and second chance points, only 4. So they've done a pretty good job there. You got to continue doing that because that's what Looney does when he's out there. He's a really good rebounder.
Pritchard was 3 of 9 on threes coming in. He's 0 for 3 on threes tonight. Pritchard right wing now, didn't want that 3. Shot clock at 5. A baseball pass at the back of Bjelica's head. It went right back to Jordan with a shot clock at 11. Clay's got it, left corner. Clay backing down Pritchard.
Look out.
And here comes Robert Williams to double. Shot clock at 5. Bjelica in the lane. Drop it off to Draymond. Wiggins right wing 3. Rimmed it out.
Well, they had 3 looks at the rim, and Robert Williams was there the whole time. They're like, nah, I'm going to pass.
Warriors 2 of 10 on threes. Boston 0 for 6. Tatum on Bjelica. Big step in the lane. Misses with the right hand. Bjelica the rebound. They're holding Boston to 30% shooting in the game.
Well, Robert Williams, whoever's guarding him, is coming over and helping, and they're not able to find Robert Williams on those lobs so far.
27-16 Warriors. Bjelica on the left block to Draymond to lay it up and out. Grant Williams, good defense. Tatum headed the other way. Tatum on the left wing. To a trailing Grant Williams. His walks into a 3 off iron. Robert Williams batted it, and Jaylen Brown got it. Back to Williams inside. Pump fake, and Draymond had to foul him.
Good foul. That's 2 on Draymond, right? Yeah.
So Draymond's got 2. Looney's got 3. The size of Boston, the youth of Boston, the length of Boston versus Warrior experience and Warrior just kind of veteran savvy. But if fouls start to limit Steve Kerr's options up front, then you start thinking zone and other things like that, and you can have a very different second quarter as Robert Williams hits the free throw.
Yeah, because Steve and the staff have been reluctant to go to that zone over the last probably, 2-3 weeks. It got torched up a little bit, and then they decided to go away from it. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's important that Draymond doesn't get his third, because then you are running into some issues that maybe you didn't anticipate coming into the game.
Robert Williams hitting both free throws. 27th pick in 2018, year 4 out of Texas A&M, and he has had a monster effect on this series. 27-18 Dubs. Jordan Poole, step back 3. So Poole put on the brakes and fired in the triple.
Got that flyby.
12-point Warrior lead. Draymond the steal. Draymond in a foot race. Draymond to the rim. And Robert Williams fouls him as Draymond tried to dunk it down. Williams is working out that left elbow as he lays on the baseline. Draymond didn't want to go layup. He didn't want to extend it out in front. He cocked it back with the right hand, and Williams caught up to commit the foul and save the basket.
Yeah, Draymond was moving. He said, let me get this to the rim as quickly as possible. Yeah, Robert Williams going to need an ice bath at the end of the playoffs. Like a long one.
So one thing about the postseason is Draymond hits the free throw. You shine on this stage, everyone starts to know who you are. Robert Williams, wow.
They know who he is.
He knows he has become a factor.
And everybody on the opposing team knows who he is too.
So Draymond hits both free throws. Warrior lead at 32-18. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Marcus Smart directing traffic here. Top of the key on Bielitsa. Smart drives left. Derek White on the right wing attacking Jordan Poole. Skip pass to Smart. Shot clock down to 5. Little runner in the lane. Perfect.
Just nice passing and ball movement by the Celtics. Just have the defense on a string. Pump fake, pump fake. All of a sudden you get a little 7-footer.
Smart's first bucket of the game. Jordan Poole with Derek White trailing him. Foul line left extended, threw it away. White with a steal. Warrior lead at 12. White spinning into the front court. Left corner Marcus Smart. Pump fake. Driving. Kick out to Derek White. A wide open three. And the Warriors fortunate. He had a foul on the rebound as White missed the three. And they're going to tag Poole in the lane.
Yeah, dragging down Marcus Smart. Yeah, that wasn't a good sequence for Jordan Poole. He had the ill-advised pass, and then the ill-advised attempt at a steal, and then the foul on the rebound.
Keep an eye on the third team foul on the Warriors with 9:11 remaining in the half. Boston, road team, you'd love to get in the bonus. Tatum, clear aside on Poole. Shoots over him, buries a jumper.
Yeah, when he's getting off shots, he's been fantastic. 4 for 5. They're just limiting his opportunities right now.
So Tatum's got 8. Warrior lead at 10. Klay Thompson hanging, firing off the heel of the rim.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
10-point Warrior lead with Boston with Looney in foul trouble. Draymond can't get another one. And Marcus Smart right down the lane to float it in. And Steve Kerr's going to use the timeout. The Looney foul trouble makes the Warriors very small, limits Steve Kerr's options, and Boston sensing it. 32-24 Warriors, 8:36 remaining in the half on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
The Oakland PD background and recruiting staff are looking for people who are considering a job in law enforcement. The OPD is hiring police officers, police cadets, and police communications dispatchers. If you're a high school senior about to attend college or have a high school diploma or equivalent, the Oakland Police Department wants to provide you with an opportunity to pursue your dream. Be the change you want to see and apply at opdjobs.com or text OPD-JOBS to 510-330-2044.
Home title theft. It's on the rise and it's devastating if it happens to you. Listen to the alarming words of an actual home title thief.
I don't need to know your date of birth and social security number. All I have to do is go to public records, create a document, and file that document. And then I can borrow against the house or sell the house. You may have no clue until you find out that your house has been sold or till several loans or several banks are foreclosing on you.
For pennies a day, Home Title Lock puts a virtual barrier of protection around your home's title with 24/7 monitoring. The instant they detect any tampering, you'll get an alert. And that's bad news for home title thieves.
So the problem with a company like Home Title Lock is that they can get me in the middle of the crime, and that's your worst fear.
Are you already a victim? Find out today with your free title scan and complete title report. $100 value, free with sign up. Just go to HomeTitleLock.com. That's HomeTitleLock.com. HomeTitleLock.com.
What's
up, Dub Nation? Score major cha-ching on Warrior Things at Rakuten.com/Warriors. Join today and earn 10% cash back on every purchase in-store and online at Warrior Shop. Rakuten is free, and you get cash back at over 3,500 stores. Save on sneakers, home goods, and that foam finger you've always wanted. Get game day ready and get paid to shop at Rakuten.com/Warriors. That's RAKUTEN.com/Warriors.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, Sarah. The usual?
This is the last time I'm coming here for coffee. I'm on a budget now.
1 sec. Cold brew for Blake?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sarah, don't give up what you love. State Farm has policy options to get you a surprisingly great rate.
Good. I need my iced oat milk latte with caramel and cinnamon on top.
Girl, me too. For surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Dub Nation, this is Andre Iguodala. The Warriors season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Sitting in for Tim Roy tonight, Bob Fitzgerald, Tom Tolbert. Warriors had a 16-point lead. It's been trimmed to 8, 32-24 with 8:36 remaining in the first half. Boston started to get to their defense, but the Looney foul trouble has altered some of the Warriors' defensive situations, and the Marcus Smart's drives kind of taking advantage of that.
Last two buckets, Marcus Smart drives. And then you had a Jason Tatum pull-up jumper on the left side. They got him going a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, Looney is just, he's key defensively. He's key offensively. Because when you don't have him, you don't have the great screen setter. He's a really good screen setter, even though he picked up an offensive foul in that one. But they're going to just go really, really small here with Draymond at 5, Wiggins at 4, then Clay, Poole, and Gary Payton in the backcourt.
So Draymond at center. You pick your poison between Poole and Payton and Clay and Wiggins. You got shooters surrounding, and Wiggins top of the key jumper battling out. Payton kept it alive, but Marcus Smart headed the other way. 8-point Warrior lead, winding down to 8 minutes remaining in the half. Robert Williams at the right elbow, holding on Draymond with a shot clock at 10. Tatum on Wiggins' right wing. Draymond's lurking to help. Clay switches on to Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Tatum a step back 3, head of the key, off iron, and Payton will track down the rebound. Tatum is guarded by 3 Warriors on 1 possession. Wiggins at the foul line. Left wing Payton 3, halfway down and out. And Robert Williams sends Derek White into the front court. Angles to the left sideline. Drop it to Marcus Smart, backing up on Poole. Whip pass inside, Robert Williams to lay it in. And Marcus Smart is engineering this Celtics offense right now.
That was a heck of a pass off the bounce.
Steph is at the scorer's table. Warrior lead down to 6. Wiggins drive inside. Williams changed the shot. Off iron is Jaylen Brown into the front court. Celtics grinding their way back into this game. Post up Marcus Smart, double teamed on the left wing. Robert Williams back out to Tatum. Payton leapt at him. Smart, reload 3, rimmed out, and Payton just gapped him enough to bother that shot.
Absolutely, and they have not hit a 3, 0 for 10.
Klay Thompson stepping into a left wing 3, rimmed it out. Warriors not much better, 3 of 13. 6-point Warrior lead. Both offenses running mud right now. And the kick ball, as Tatum tried to enter it in the lane, that kick ball will get Steph Curry and Otto Porter into the game, and Al Horford as well. And with Steph on the bench, Warriors -5 in those minutes. The 11-point lead is at 6 as he checks in.
And Jordan Poole coming out of the game, so now Draymond Green will be matched up against Marcus Smart.
And we got a scrum out at the right wing. And a foul on Clay as he fell into Derek White on a screen.
Yeah, the next one will put him in the bonus with 6:40 left. They're at 4, so we'll see if the Celtics are able to take advantage of that in the last 6:40.
What's that like for a road team to get into the bonus away from home for this much time?
Well, it's fun if you can. You got to take advantage of it, though. And I think the Celtics. No, turnover.
Horford threw it over Tatum. And the 7th turnover of the first half of the Celtics. So step back in, 6-point lead in the ball. Otto Porter Out to Draymond, top of the key. Draymond knocked down, lost his footing, and now looking to get tied up, and Mark Davis has a foul. So Boston was trying to get the jump ball, but kind of whacked Draymond on the arm in the process.
It was funny. They never used to call that a foul. You could mug a guy down the ground. It was going to be a jump ball at some point. I'm glad to see now they occasionally will call that a foul if you go over a guy's arm or just jump on him and maul him to get to the ball. Because Draymond did a good job of keeping it away from him.
Steph with Derek White on him. On the left wing around a Porter screen. Two men jump at Steph. Porter an open three, and Otto Porter rimmed it out. 0 for 2 on threes in game 4. And missing his first three. A near travel by Jaylen Brown out to Smart, top of the key. Left sideline, Derek White. Shot clock at 10. White, kick out pass. Tatum rises, corner three, back iron. Boston cannot buy a deep bucket. 0 for 11. Warriors hanging on to that 6-point lead. Draymond runner is good. So Draymond Green, he'll take all that as he's got 8 points.
Those first couple layups, I think, emboldened him to take that type of shot.
So the lead at 8, Draymond with 8. Derek White spinning on GP2. Corner Horford 3 on the way, long and strong. Where are the Houston Rockets when they missed 27 straight threes? Boston's missed 12 in a row. Curry 3 is short. Neither team can find the distance. Draymond knocked it away from Jaylen Brown, and the Warriors take over. Brown thought he was going to get fouled, but Draymond went straight up. And you said it perfectly, Tommy, a couple minutes ago. Who initiates the contact?
Yep, and again, he was trying to Euro step and back to the left, and Draymond read it beautifully.
Steve Kerr with Looney in foul trouble going veteran experience as Andre Iguodala's at the scores table again. Andre did not play in game 4. So Curry, Porter, Payton, Draymond Green, and Wiggins. Multiple men jumping at Steph most of the time he has the ball. And Marcus Smart knocked that pass out of bounds. So Iguodala will enter. And Draymond Green will get a rest with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Crowd appreciating that effort, helping the Warriors build the 8-point lead. 34-26 with 4:54 remaining in the first half. Iguodala and Horford. And now Wiggins down the lane, and he's grabbed as he puts it up and in. It hit back iron and went in. Wiggins got to the strong right hand, and Andrew Wiggins has 9 with an opportunity to become the first double-digit scorer in the game.
Fantastic finish. I mean, off back iron, you never know which way it's going to bounce, but the strength to get it up on the rim and give yourself an opportunity at a three-point play.
So Horford will pick up the foul. You said it, Wiggins' aggressiveness in the first would have continued to carry on throughout the game.
Yeah, leading the Warriors right now in field goal attempts.
And Wiggins has 10. It's 17 and 16 in game 4. And Wiggins with 10 and 5 already in game 5. Back to that 11-point lead. That's what the margin was at the end of the first. Now Horford at the left elbow. And then Tatum, foul line left, extended 3 is down.
First 3 of the game for the Celtics, now 1 for 13.
Oh yeah, Tatum 45% on threes in the finals. Curry and Iguodala, the weave up top. Steph working on Derek White. Andre thought about that 3, and then his pass deflected out of bounds by Tatum. On the Steph relocate, the Celtics film study is excellent because they rarely leave him anymore like other lesser teams do.
They are dialed in, and you have to be dialed in at all times, and even more so when he doesn't have the ball.
7 to shoot. Iguodala to trigger right corner. Payton stuck along the baseline to lay it in. Little eye contact, and Payton and Iguodala manufacture something.
Well, you take your eyes off them for a second, and they got you with the back cut.
Everybody thinks you're going to sit in the corner. Payton doesn't do that. Tatum on Curry. Up top, flying down the lane, kick out to Horford, left wing, 3, got it. So Tatum hit a three. Now Horford hit a three. And after missing their first 12, the Celtics pulled it within 7, hitting the last 2 triples. Curry on Tatum. Between the Warrior logo and the top of the key, and then knocked out of bounds. Still be Warrior ball with 14 to shoot.
I'm looking at the score with 3:36 left, and I'm saying, who transported me back to 92?
Well, this is the best defensive team in the league and the second best defensive team in the league. And tonight, they're both showing out.
They're getting after it. Active hands by both teams.
Draymond back in. Iguodala subbing out. Wiggins on the right wing. Wiggins on Derek White. Top turn, fade, fire, hit! Andrew Wiggins with a dozen. The lead at 9. We're creeping down to 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Tatum down the lane. Tatum is going to draw a foul. The crowd doesn't like it at all.
Let's see if they look at that one. We'll get a little look at it here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Otto Porter with the foul. Tatum did what a lot of good finishers do. Make sure you get contact. You see guys trying to float away from contact, initiate, get some contact, and then, if you get the N1, great. Otherwise, you get to the line. Tatum missing the free throw. He's been 73% free throwing in the finals.
Although I would say, Bob, that worked against him in the first couple games, trying to draw fouls instead of trying to finish.
Yeah, they never came.
Because if you don't get them, then your chances of making the shot are nil.
He missed them both, and Wiggins has another rebound. It remains 41-32 Warriors right at 3 minutes here in the first half. Wiggins down the lane again. Little big step. Missed it. Almost had his own rebound. Ricochets out to Draymond. Draymond inside to Wiggins and put it in. Beautiful pass from Draymond Green. Wiggins has 14 of the Warriors' 43. Jaylen Brown on Payton, left wing. Gets the Marcus Smart point, Warrior lead. Curry out to Draymond, right corner. Payton on the relocate to Steph, and they're right in his pocket. Steph cutting without the ball, laying it up and out, but will get to the line. After scoring 43, Curry has 4. He's averaging 34 in the series. Boston's got to be happy with their defense on Steph, unhappy to be down 8. So Curry free throws coming after the timeout. 43-35 Warriors on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-200-1966. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-200-1966. That's 800-200-1966 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966.
Dunking on the competition? Very satisfying. But what makes it all possible? Teamwork. At RingCentral, our game plan is simple. Message, video, and phone, all together on a platform built to run and grow your business. Because when everyone can communicate and collaborate, you're not just playing together, you're playing to win. Discover what we could do for your team. Visit ringcentral.com and say hello to possibilities. RingCentral, message, video, phone, together.
The Warriors are back where they belong, in the 2022 NBA Finals. NBC Sports Bay Area has you covered every step of the way. Catch Warriors coverage 90 minutes before every finals game and immediately after, hosted by Bonte Hill with former Warriors Chris Mullin, Darrell Wright, and Festus Ezeli. And get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Only on NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the authentic Warriors fan.
One winning team deserves another. That's why the Warriors have teamed up with Newfront. As their official employee benefits consultant, Newfront is helping the Warriors achieve their goals off the court so they can focus on being champions on the court. Newfront is not just changing the insurance game, they're changing the way companies can ensure their team is healthy, happy, and motivated, because that's the secret to success. Work, love, play like a Warrior. That's the Newfront way.
Dub Nation, this is Stephen Curry. The Warriors season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
43-35, Warriors over the Celtics, 2:18 remaining in the first half. Bob Fitzgerald in for Tim Roy under the weather tonight, along with Tom Tolbert. Chase Center hosting the 4th annual California Classic, July 2nd and 3rd. The 2-day, 4-game basketball celebration featuring 2022 NBA draft picks, second-year pros, and more. 2-day and single-day passes available at chasecenter.com. Tom, we don't get to the California Classic without an NBA Finals first, though. Let's determine the champion of the league. And Steve Kerr, 2 minutes and 18 seconds away from getting a halftime with Kevon Looney only having 3 fouls.
I thought when you said California Classic, I thought there was a horse race coming up I needed to get to.
So Steph's going to shoot 2 free throws. The Warrior lead at 8. They led by 11 at the end of 1. Story of the game is holding Boston to 37% shooting. Both teams are 3 of 15 on threes as Curry rims in the free throw.
Another story of the game is Wiggins has 13 field goal attempts. 13 and 7 rebounds.
So Wiggins has 14, Tatum has 11, 2 leading scorers. Steph dropping in both free throws. He's got 6. So a 10-point lead. And Boston looking for a little surge here, down 10, heading into halftime. Jaylen Brown with that right hand again, got in the lane. He gets it back on the relocate. Shot clock at 8. Brown behind a Horford screen. Draymond's got him on a switch. Step back jumper on the way, long and strong. Rebound Wiggins. 8 boards for Wiggins.
I think they called Payton on the foul.
Ah, they did. Andrew had the rebound, Payton had the push. And Boston will be in the bonus, so free throws coming for Horford.
Now, after the fact, you could say Payton didn't need to do that because Wiggins came in and cleaned up the rebound. But he didn't know Wiggins was coming in for that rebound, and he wrapped up his left arm, and Horford had no chance to get to that glass, so that was a good call.
Think about guys extending their careers. Horford at 36, Iguodala at 37 as he misses the free throw. To play as well as Al Horford is playing at this stage of his career really is impressive.
Yeah, and he's always been really smart. He just knows how to play basketball. But being able to add the three-point shot late in his career has extended his career. Because early in his career, he couldn't shoot a lick from outside the arc.
You'd see him in the finals, 9 of 16 on threes.
It's like, what?
Coming in like, wow. So 1 out of 2 from the line. Steph, baseline jumper, got it. A little 17-footer for Curry. And that puts the lead back to 11. Minute 35 remaining in the first half. Warriors up 11. Tatum with that strong right hand, and he rimmed it in. That's good defense. That's just better offense.
Absolutely. The strong finish by Tatum went right through Wiggins.
Tatum with 13. Warrior lead at 9 with the ball. Marcus Smart working on Clay. Top of the key. Now to Jaylen Brown behind a Horford screen. Shot clock at 10. Brown on Draymond. Got stuck behind the backboard. Payton with a pickpocket. He stole that pass and got it up to Curry in the front court. Steph to a cutting Wiggins to lay it in.
Nice delivery by Steph. All Wiggins had to do is catch that one and lay it up.
Final minute of the first half of Game 5. Warrior lead at 11. Jaylen Brown, foul line right extended. Draymond made him give it up. Derek White left wing. Shot clock at 7. Spins on Curry. Got some contact. And he will get himself to the line.
A nice spin move by White. But the Warriors are doing a real nice job of gapping the Celtics. And what I mean by gapping is they're able to play their man who's closest to the man with the ball and stay in that driving lane. So you're able to hedge a little bit. So it's not a straight line drive either way, but you're also anticipating a pass so you can fire out to the shooter, which is what Steph did He just got there with a little bit too much speed, and White was able to go by him. Now, the Celtics are getting to the free throw line, but they're not taking advantage of it. Right now, 3 for 8 from the free throw line.
White missed the first one there. Boston came in averaging 105 points, shooting 44%.
Yep.
To see them at 38 here and shooting only 39%, Warriors defensively are kind of getting it done. Second free throw in.
2 for 1 here if Steph wants it.
35 ticks remaining in the first half. 10-point lead in the ball. Curry down the lane. Curry in on Horford to lay it up and in. 12-point lead. About a 6-second game shot clock difference winding down the half. Marcus Smart on Payton out on the right wing. Horford will come set the screen. Draymond calls it out. He's got Smart now. Smart on the left side. Picked up the dribble. Backdoor cut. Threw it away. He thought he had Jaylen Brown. He threw it away. And now the Warriors have 12 seconds to work with, leading by 12. So Jordan Poole in for offense here. Poole, Curry, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins. You want to take the last shot. Steph on Derek White. Down to 5. Crosses into the front court. Wiggins, corner 3. Draymond rimmed it out. And so that will do it. 51-39 at the break. Defense is getting it done for the Warriors. 16 from Andrew Wiggins. 10 from Curry to offset Jason Tatum's 13. R.C. Davis has all the halftime information with the Warriors up 51-39 at the break, halfway through pivotal Game 5 of the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number 1 mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Right here on the Odyssey app, there's a place with no judgment, no stereotypes, and no label. It's called Channel Q, and it's the place the LGBTQ+ community and allies gather to talk, to laugh, and play some incredible music. So feel free and join us. Just search Channel Q right here on the Odyssey app. Channel Q, giving everyone a voice, and proud to be an Odyssey original.
Here are some easy tips to get the most out of a time of use rate plan. Number 1, during peak times, get your dishes loaded and your clothes ready to wash or dry. Then wait until off-peak times to press the start button. Number 2, run your AC during off-peak hours, then nudge it up to 78 degrees when peak hours begin. Number 3, one of the easiest ways to conserve energy is by turning off appliances, televisions, and lights. To see more easy tips, visit pge.com/TOUinfo.
Welcome to the NBA Finals.
The NBA Finals. 3 words that conjure a million pictures. Images of icons. History written on the hardwood. Cities crowned and careers cemented. Parades end, confetti stops falling. But rings, trophies, they keep shining.
And we're down to the last 2 for the NBA title.
Because if it happens in the finals, it's forever. Watch the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV on ABC.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Live on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Curry, great fake on James, into a 3. It's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Welcome to the Halftime Report, presented by United Airlines. Here's R.C. Davis.
Halftime, as always.
always presented by United Airlines. Warriors lead the Celtics by 12, 51-39. Andrew Wiggins with 16 points to lead Golden State.
Wiggins down the lane again. Little big step. Missed it. Almost had his own rebound. Ricochets out to Draymond. Draymond inside to Wiggins and put it in. Beautiful pass from Draymond Green. Wiggins has 14 of the Warriors' 43.
Wiggins coming off a career high in rebounds in Game 4 in Boston, already with 7 in half number 1. Kevon Looney did not start, but picked up his third foul rather early in just 4 minutes. Jason Tatum, 13 points to pace Boston. We'll return to the halftime show next on the 95.7 The Game Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Welcome to Trash Talk. Today's guest is Chip Bag. What's up, Chip?
Well, I've been on the road a lot.
That's not where you belong.
Right. Litter travels into rivers, lakes, and oceans.
But we drink, swim, and fish in that water.
Yep. Time to make a change.
Yeah, let's change this.
Put me in the bin. That is where I belong.
Help keep our highways and waterways clean.
Visit cleanwaterca.com.
From the Caltrans Stormwater Program.
Did you know the Odyssey app has a living, breathing radio station curated and hosted by and for the LGBTQ+ community and our allies? It's called Channel Q, and it's just a search away. It's where we come to talk, to laugh, and play some incredible music. It's where we connect the LGBTQ+ community from coast to coast. We are Channel Q, and you are welcome. Just search Channel Q right here on the Odyssey app. Channel Q is an Odyssey original.
Neuropathy can be unbearable. Symptoms include pain, numbness, or tingling in the hands, legs, or feet. Most patients are prescribed dangerous drugs such as gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, which only mask the pain, they never fix the problem. And the frustration. SFA Wellness, the leader in neuropathy treatments, can successfully help your body to regenerate nerves with no injections, no drugs, and no surgery. SFA Wellness, located in San Ramon, can give you your life back. Call today for your $99 neuropathy special and receive a personal treatment plan that is tailored to your needs. Most treatments can be done in the comfort of your home, and SF Bay Wellness treats patients who live hundreds of miles away. Don't wait. Call now, 925-393-0100, and schedule your $99 neuropathy special. That's 925-393-0100. 925-393-0100. Enjoy life again, pain-free. Call now.
No matter what the sport is, defense matters. The same thing goes for COVID-19. Help protect yourself with a booster shot. Schedule an appointment as soon as you are eligible following the completion of your primary series. Sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer.
Leaving a child in a hot vehicle can lead to their death very quickly. Set cell phone reminders or place something you'll need in the back seat so you don't forget your child is in the car. Look for your baby before you lock. Brought to you by NHTSA.
The Warriors are back where they belong, in the 2022 NBA Finals. NBC Sports Bay Area has you covered every step of the way. Catch Warriors coverage 90 minutes before every Finals game and immediately after, hosted by Bonte Hill with former Warriors Chris Mullin, Darrell Wright, and Festus Ezeli. And get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Only on NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the authentic Warriors fan.
Dunking on the competition? Very satisfying. But what makes it all possible? Teamwork. At Ring Central, our game plan is simple. Message, video, and phone, all together on a platform built to run and grow your business. Because when everyone can communicate and collaborate, you're not just playing together, you're playing to win. Discover what we could do for your team. Visit ringcentral.com and say hello to possibilities. Ring Central, message, video, phone, together.
Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. This is not a drill.
We're doing a show in the round. It's something new. I'll look forward to the challenge.
Featuring his songs from the golden era of Pink Floyd. Friday and Saturday, September 23rd and 24th, Chase Center in San Francisco. Tickets on sale now at rogerwaters.com.
This is not a drill.
Produced by AEG Presents. This is halftime.
On the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Presented
presented by United Airlines. Now back to R.C. Davis.
Golden State 51, Boston 39. For our NBC Sports Authentic Fan spotlight of the game, Gary Payton II providing that much-needed spark off the bench.
7 to shoot. Iguodala to trigger right corner. Payton stuck along the baseline to lay it in. Little eye contact, and Payton and Iguodala manufacture something.
Or you take your eyes off them for a second, and they got you with the back cut.
Young Glove, 7 points, 3 boards, and a steal. Steph Curry, 10 points on 10 shots in half number 1. Klay Thompson, just 5 points. Jordan Poole with 3 points on only 2 shots taken. Halftime continues, brought to you by United Airlines.
You and your loved ones deserve an outdoor space that makes you smile, not cringe. As your #1 designer and installer of elegant outdoor living systems, System Pavers has helped more than 80,000 homeowners create outdoor spaces they love coming home to every day. And you're next. Let System Pavers help create a view you can proudly share with friends and family for generations. We'll even kickstart your outdoor remodel with free demolition and removal of your old hardscape. Contact us right now to save up to thousands with this limited time offer. Plus, take advantage of special financing. Call 800-PAVE-004 or visit SystemPavers.com today to get started. From welcoming guests with a gorgeous new driveway to dinner on the patio or wine by the fire pit, it all begins by calling System Pavers at 800-PAVE-004. That's 800-PAVE-004 or visit SystemPavers.com right now.
All orders must be placed by June 30th. Financing subject to credit approval. See website for details. Contractor's license 661575.
Download the Odyssey app and stay connected with your favorite sports teams and host. Favorite 95.7 The Game to listen anytime, anywhere. Whether you're commuting to or from work or on a boat, chilling with Klay Thompson, entertaining sports talk, and every single Warriors game at the tip of your fingers. Download the Odyssey app now and favorite 95.7 The Game. Sponsored by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Time now for our Crashing the Boards feature presented by Chilton Auto Body.
Knocked away by Porter as Marcus Smart regained. Shot clock at 5. Driving down the lane, hanging, off iron, tip no, Draymond rebound. Steph in transition to midcourt. Steph down the lane. Steph reverse layup is good.
Crashing the Boards brought to you by Chilton Auto Body, the Bay Area leader in collision repair. Draymond with 4 first-half rebounds. Coming into Game 5, Draymond Green had more fouls than points, and especially off a poor Game 4 in Boston, Steve Kerr knew Draymond had to be more effective.
Draymond's Draymond. He's gonna bring it every night, and I think the thing that maybe got lost the other night is how good he was, down the stretch, and he ends up the game with 4 steals. He was brilliant defensively. He did what we needed to do to win the game. Everybody's locked in on his scoring. Scoring has always been kind of the last thing that we need from him. We need his defense, his energy, his force, his competitiveness, and down the stretch of the game, he made huge plays at both ends.
Warriors up 12 as Bob Fitzgerald and Tom Tolbert return for the third quarter. Next on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
Is your dad a foodie who loves to cook? Then why not give him a special Father's Day gift from Truffle Shuffle? I'm sure he'd love to cook up something delicious with our white truffle butter or our fresh Australian truffles. You can even get him a whole meal to create with our Father's Day pork belly with tostones and stewed beans, or our dad's ultimate Father's Day extravaganza, which includes a 24-ounce porterhouse steak, truffle and bacon potatoes, and chocolate lava cake. Can't decide? Get him a gift card and let him decide for himself. Visit us online at truffleshufflesf.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
To learn more about our programs and to donate, visit us online at carsforkids.com. Remember, that's Cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations.
donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Now, back to the voice of the Warriors. Tim Roy with the second half.
The Dubs with 13 points off 9 Celtic turnovers here at the half. Dub Nation, don't miss our September lineup at Chase Center. Roger Waters of Pink Floyd fame is coming to San Francisco. Join us live at Chase Center on September 23rd and 24th for the This Is Not a Drill Tour. Get your tickets now at chasecenter.com. Bob, Tom?
Thanks, RC. Tim Roy a little under the weather. Bob Fitzgerald sitting alongside Tom Tolbert. And, you look at that first half, Tommy. Warriors got the 12-point lead. Boston's going to regret the 4 of 9 free throwing because they're going to need those points. Andrew Wiggins has been amazing with 16 and 7. Tatum does what Jason Tatum does. He's got 13 and 8. I kind of feel like whoever starts making threes is going to win this game because the Celtics 3 of 15, Warriors 3 of 17, and there's a lot of threes that are short for both teams. You can see the intensity defensively. Who kind of unlocks their shooting stroke?
Yeah, before I get to that, I got to give a shout out to Tim Roy because I forgot to mention this in the first quarter. If you had 2:37 in the first quarter for someone to catch the ball and step out of bounds, you are tonight's winner. So I had to make sure I got that one in there. Look, the Celtics started out 0 for 12 from beyond the arc, and they shot better than the Warriors did.
Yeah.
The Warriors were 3 for 17. The Celtics 3 for 15. And both teams have been fantastic. Points in the paint, 26 for the Warriors, 22 for the Celtics. So they're getting their points in the paint. But I think you're right. This game revolves so much around the three-point shot. And whoever gets it going, not only are you getting 3 points at a whack, but now you open up other things in your offense. You open the mid-range shot. You open getting to the rim, those sort of things. So, someone's going to start hitting them. The Celtics got cooking there toward the end. They hit their last three three-point shots of the half. So, but again, that's why we love watching sports, because maybe neither of them get hot, and something else determines who's going to win the ball game. But Looney being able to finish out the half with only 3 fouls, huge. Draymond not picking up that third. Let me check note. Yeah, he only had 2. That's huge because you want those guys at the end of the game.
Boston, 9 turnovers, 13 Warrior points off of them.
Yep.
Warriors only 3 turnovers and only 2 points allowed. And so taking care of the ball, both teams are playing hellacious defense. The effort and second efforts defensively, they're really been
absolutely.
impressive.
And the Warriors did a heck of a job shutting down Jaylen Brown, too. Only 2 for 10 in the first half.
Third quarter begins. Tatum on the left wing with Marcus Smart out to Jaylen Brown, top of the key. Horford will come set a screen. And now Klay Thompson's got Jaylen Brown. Made him go left. Fadeaway jumper and shark bite. Got him on the arm with the foul. And so a couple free throws for Jaylen Brown. Klay's second.
Yep. Got him across the arm on the way up.
Now, Jaylen Brown, you pointed it out. The right-hand drive. Marcus Smart, right-hand drive. The Warriors have been attentive to try to make guys go left. Maybe the best of any of the games in the series.
I totally agree. We haven't seen those straight line drives to the right hand. Even Marcus Smart usually has a couple of those a game, if not 3. He hasn't had any either.
Both free throws made. So 51-41 Warriors. Otto Porter, Draymond Green, Wiggins, Steph, and Klay begin the second half. Dangerous pass stolen by Jaylen Brown. Brown in on Klay, and he will draw another foul on Klay Thompson. So that turnover, not only is it more free throws, but Klay just picked up his third.
Yeah, that was one that just kind of a lazy, hanging in the air cross-court pass, and Jaylen Brown read it.
The third quarter has been the Warrior quarter throughout the playoffs and throughout the finals. But just as the Warriors turned the tables on the fourth quarter in Boston, Ime Udoka's got to be running through third quarter speeches at halftime.
Absolutely.
We need to win a third quarter.
And I know it's cliche, but sometimes cliches are true. Jaylen Brown 2 for 10, but now he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line to start the third. We'll see if that gets his confidence going.
51-43. The 4 free throws made, making it an 8-point game. Otto Porter to Clay on the left wing. Backdoor Porter cutting. Corner pass Wiggins, well defended. Did well not to fall out of bounds. Clay, save one on the left sideline. Shot clock's only at 2. Steph out to Porter.
Nope.
He didn't get it off in time. He made the 3, but it was a 24-second violation.
That was an incredible defensive possession by the Celtics because they had the Warriors kind of just frazzled from about the 10-second point.
ISO for Tatum left wing. Now Smart comes to set a screen. And Tatum hides behind Smart and buries a 3. So look at Boston coming out of the break, making it a 5-point game. 7 quick. Steph Curry with 2 men on him, and he's ridden and fouled on the right sideline. Marcus Smart will pick up the personal. He's got 2. I mean, Steph had 10, but none of them were 3s. 0 for 3 and 4 for 10 shooting. I think after he got the 43, Boston has thrown the kitchen sink, and every player in Celtic history seems to be guarding him in the first half. Wiggins at the foul line. Jumper on the way is strong. And here comes Jaylen Brown. Boston with 7 unanswered to begin the third. Brown hides behind the Smart screen. He's got Steph on the switch. Shot clock at 11. Goes to the right hand. Steph moved his feet. Tatum had made 1-3. Launches another perfect. So here's Boston with 10 straight to begin the third. Steve Kerr takes time. 51-49. 16-point lead almost gone. 12-point halftime lead trimmed to 2. Timeout on the floor on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Everyone knows how beneficial therapy can be, but traditional therapy can be overwhelming, confusing, and inconvenient. When scheduling in-person therapy, it can be difficult to find the right therapist near you, and it can take weeks to get on their calendar. We knew there had to be a better way, and that's where BetterHelp began. I'm Danny, co-founder of BetterHelp Online Therapy. When Alana and I started BetterHelp in 2013, our mission was simple: find a way to make professional therapy accessible, affordable, and convenient for everyone. BetterHelp works around your schedule and lifestyle. You can connect to a therapist by phone, video call, or even text message. You don't even have to turn on your camera if you don't feel comfortable. And if your therapist isn't the right fit, you can switch anytime with a click of a button, because BetterHelp is designed with you in mind. See why over 2 million members have trusted BetterHelp for online therapy. Go to betterhelp.com/youfirst and get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/youfirst for 10% off your first month.
It's time to tee it up at the Golf Mart for the hottest gifts for dads and grads. Featuring the Titleist Vokey SM9 wedges. The SM9 grooves are cut to maximize the interaction of ball and face for lower flight and higher spin. And from Bushnell, the Tour V5 and Tour V5 shift rangefinders inform you precisely how far you are from the pin. Whether you're a dad or grad, get a free custom fitting today. The Golf Mart, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee, and shop us online at worldwidegolfshops.com.
The Warriors are back where they belong, in the 2022 NBA Finals. NBC Sports Bay Area has you covered every step of the way. Catch Warriors coverage 90 minutes before every Finals game and immediately after, hosted by Bonte Hill with former Warriors Chris Mullin, Darrell Wright, and Festus Ezeli. And get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Only on NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the authentic Warriors fan.
What's up, Dub Nation? Score major cha-ching on Warrior Things at Rakuten.com/Warriors. Join today and earn 10% cash back on every purchase in-store and online at Warrior Shop. Rakuten is free, and you get cash back at over 3,500 stores. Save on sneakers, home goods, and that foam finger you've always wanted. Get game day ready and get paid to shop at Rakuten.com/Warriors. That's RAKUTEN.com/Warriors.
Dub Nation, this is Otto Porter Jr. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
51-49 Warriors, 10:15 remaining in the third. The Warriors have been plus 49 in the third quarter, the first 4 games. 10 quick by Boston here, storming out of the locker room. You pointed it out, Tom. 12 missed threes to start for Boston. 5 straight makes now for the Celtics on threes.
Yeah, they're feeling really good now from beyond the arc. And the Warriors usually do a really nice job of getting quality shots coming out of the break. And that's what they need here. And I know Wiggins missed that last step-back jumper. Sometimes we see that where he gets off to a hot start. Maybe he'll miss a shot or two and then not keep shooting. I want him to stay aggressive. Keep playing downhill.
Warriors looking for their first points in the second half.
That's a foul.
Oh,
they called it on. Who did they call that on?
Steph Curry ended up in the first row, and it's an offensive foul on Curry running into Horford and knocking him down.
I thought Horford took him down, but yeah, Steph, it was like he ran into a blocking sled.
So the turnover out of the timeout, and Boston looking to tie the game. Tatum in the left corner, doubled by Curry and Porter. Shot clock at 10. Marcus Smart checked it. Goes to the foul line on Wiggins. Jumper on the way, rimmed it out. Draymond knocked it away. Curry's got it. Steph in transition. Steph out to Clay. Right wing three on the way is off left. And Horford with the rebound. Warriors still scoreless. 2.5 minutes into the third. And then Tatum is fouled by Porter on the right wing. Ominous beginning to this third quarter.
Turnovers haven't gotten great shots.
Inbound to Jaylen Brown. Didn't want the three. Steps in for the two. Off back iron. Draymond the rebound. Warriors clinging to the 2-point lead. 9:20 remaining in the third. Wiggins to Clay. Top of the key. Right side to Porter. Back to Clay on the handoff. Wiggins had an open three. Better look for Porter. Right wing three. Missed it. He made one that didn't count. Missed one there. And Otto is 0 for 2 from deep.
Yeah, and that was just good look. Just about 4 inches long.
Tatum holding on Wiggins. And now to Smart on the left side. Post up Tatum on Steph on the switch. Wiggins stays to double him. And then he take it away from Tatum. Curry pushing. Across the timeline. Curry doubled. Draymond to Clay. Left wing. 1 foot runner. Got it.
That's so Clay.
So Clay Thompson dropping in the jumper. He's got 7. Warrior lead at 4. Jaylen Brown. Porter on a switch. Foul line left extended. Left corner Smart. Steph riding him, hanging with him, backing him down. Smart in the lane to flip it up short. Steph Curry, bigger, stronger, playing the D. Curry in the front court, 3 on the way. All his threes have been front iron short. Marcus Smart is a little gimpy behind the play. So now Tatum, inside 8 minutes remaining in the third. Boston down 4. Tatum will rise for 3. Drop in another one. Jason Tatum is 4 for 6, and he's got 22.
You cannot stop that slide step 3. He's too big, and he shoots it from behind his head.
Boston has never led in the game. The Warriors' 16-point lead down to 1. Play on the kickout. Wiggins thought about the 3. Spins and fouled. That was going to be a turnover with Boston headed the other way. But Wiggins was tripped in the process.
Keep an eye on Marcus Smart's right ankle. I was watching it behind the play. Actually signaled to the bench to get him out. And then by the time the Celtics came back down on offense, I guess he felt a little bit better. Players generally do feel better when their team has the ball.
So Looney in. He had 3 fouls in that first half and didn't play after that third foul. Dropped it off for Steph with a circus shot with the left hand. Didn't go. Smart, very physical, didn't get whistled for the foul. And the Warriors turn over Jaylen Brown. Klay Thompson in on Smart. Steps around him and draws a blocking foul. You hold your breath at that whistle, Tommy, because it's, is it a charge, is it a block? The Warriors will take the block as Smart wasn't quite set.
Well, Klay wasn't quite sure because he didn't know if he was going to get the foul or not. He turned around and gave a little fist pump when he saw it was a block because that was close. I think he was moving a little bit. But that was a tough one.
So Smart picks up his 3rd foul. The defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart. So Klay Thompson at the line. Warriors up 1. Clay dropping in the free throw. 7:15 remaining in the third. It did not take the Celtics very long to drop a 10-0 run on the Warriors and get right back in the game. So Clay had the 1-foot runner, makes the 2 free throws. Warrior lead 55-52. Wiggins going to pick up Tatum full court. And then a foul as Horford went to set the screen, and they'll say Wiggins had the contact, and Andrew will pick up the foul. You already have 4 team fouls on the Warriors and 3 on Boston with over 7 minutes remaining in the quarter. Tatum on the left sideline. Picked up the dribble, now to Jaylen Brown between the rings. On the right hash mark, gets around Curry. Back out to Smart. He will load up a 3, and Boston has tied the game.
7 straight now. Beyond the arc.
Marcus Smart with 10. We're even at 55. Brand new ball game. Wiggins left wing 3. Shot it long. Robert Williams tracking it down. Marcus Smart out to Tatum. Boston's never led. Tatum on the right baseline. Kick out Horford. Open 3. Got it! They missed 12 in a row to start the game. They've made 8 in a row to come from 16 down and take the lead. Celtics on top, 58-55. Warriors take time with 6:27 remaining in the third on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Coming in at 5'3", it's #1 mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom shakalaka! Go to Xfinity.com/3for1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1966. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966.
So yes, it was after midnight, and the glue on your kid's mission project refused to dry. But once everything was finished, you realized the smooth white and terracotta make this piece of history beautiful. CertaPro Painters has good news. Your home paint project doesn't have to come with the frustration and panic of your child's 4th grade project. Skip the stress and still end with the look you love. To get your painting project started, go to CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Each CertaPro Painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Hey Niner fans, George Kittle here with a pro tip for making the best play on your eyewear. Visit Zenni.com, the official eyewear of the 49ers. Zenni has changed the game for you, finally making prescription glasses affordable for everyone. At Zenni, you can find over 3,000 frames with unbelievable prices. Look for the Kittles collection so you can rock our styles every day too. So visit Zenni.com, start shopping from home using their virtual try-on, and change your eyewear game forever.
Hi, this is Mike Brown. The 2022 playoffs are presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Yeah, that was.
The Boston Celtics have not lost consecutive games since March 28th. 54 games. When the Warriors beat them in Game 4, here comes Boston in Game 5. A 19-4 burst to begin the third quarter, featuring 5 of 5 on threes, and it's reminiscent of the fourth quarter of Game 1 in this very building.
No, absolutely. It's crazy. Miss your first 12, make your next 8. And Tatum was the one that got him going. He started hitting some threes. Then Smart hit a 3. Horford's hit a 3. And they're all feeling confident now. And really where it started is where it started with the Warriors in the first quarter when they took that lead. Defense.
So Curry and GP2, Wiggins, Clay, and Looney. Boston's first lead of the night, 58-55. Wiggins has picked up the dribble, foul line left extended, right wing now to Looney. Shot clock at 7, dribble handoff to Steph. Steph driving, floating it over Robert Williams, and he got it.
That's high degree of difficulty right there.
So Curry's got 12. Steph yet to make a 3. Boston 1-point lead in the ball. Midway through this third quarter, Tatum doubled. Marcus Smart will shoot the 3 and rattle one out. Finally, they made 8 in a row, but Robert Williams the rebound. Tatum thought about the 3. Marcus Smart reload, got one. Man, Marcus Smart, 13 points on 3 of 6 three-point shooting. Curry between the Boston lane defense out to Wiggins, missed the 3. Looney tipped it up and in. Okay.
From about 7 feet, he was just trying to grab an offensive rebound.
61-59 Boston. 5:17 remaining in the third. Tatum splits the 2 defenders right down the lane, laying it up and out, tipped up and in. Brown and Robert Williams were there. So Boston up 4. They have bottled up Steph from 3. The Warriors from 3 are 3 of 22. But Wiggins and Payton keep scoring inside. The pass to GP2 for the layup, and then Boston's long lead pass knocked out of bounds. It will remain Boston ball. Klay Thompson hangs his head in disbelief. Where would they be without Payton and Wiggins tonight? GP2's got 9, and Wiggins has 16. They're not doing it with 3s. The Warriors are down only 2. Deflected off the inbounds. Wiggins steal. Push ahead Curry into the front court. Curry deep 3, and he still has not found the range. Steph 0 for 5. Marcus Smart to a trailing Grant Williams. He'll ease off left wing. And then Grant Williams pulled Payton down. That's a silly off-ball foul that becomes a Boston turnover.
He's saying he was grabbed. He was grabbing Payton right there. I know what he said. He said Payton squeezed his arm into his body so he couldn't get loose. The old vet play.
Warriors down 2, 4.5 remaining in the third. Curry, head of the key, behind a Looney screen. Robert Williams made him change his mind on a 3. Drops it off to Clay. Clay left corner, Payton 3 on the way. Rimmed it out short. 3-point line is killing the Warriors. 3 of 24. Yet they're down only 2. The pass to Jaylen Brown. Look at Curry front him. And Brown touched it last. How about that D?
Just fought him. That's all he did. Fight him, back up into him, make that catch a little bit tougher.
Will the Warriors make any 3s? Will they find their stroke here, down 2? Curry behind a Looney screen, had that 3 blocked. Robert Williams to Grant Williams. In a foot race with Looney, lays it up and draws the foul. Looney's 4th. Clever play by Grant Williams. He didn't go up to dunk it. He slowed down, a little bumper car, and laid it in.
Hey, you know who does that all the time? Steph Curry. He lets you run into him. He uses your body against you and uses your momentum against you. So you don't go in and try to dunk it. You get in front of the guy, and then you hit the brakes. Make him run up your back, and you jump. And Bob, his when he hits you, his momentum takes you to the rim.
Grant Williams had the block on the Curry 3 on one end, and then the 3-point play on the other. What a big sequence. Boston's largest lead right now at 5, 66-61. Nervous time at Chase Center with 3:47 remaining in the third. Pivotal game 5. Curry to Looney. Robert Williams turned him away. Shot clock at 7. Come on at the foul line, nowhere to go. Clay catch and shoot 3. They got one. Klay Thompson hits his second 3. The cheers are also relief as the Warriors are within 2. Marcus Smart, foul line left. Drop it off to Tatum. Face up on Wiggins. They've cleared an entire side. Tatum shoots over him. Air ball. Wiggins, good closeout. Curry pushing. Clay down the lane. Threw it behind Wiggins into the bench, and they turn it over.
Just a little miscommunication there. And I don't think Clay realized how his momentum going forward would affect the pass over to Wiggins.
Draymond back in. Looney out with the 4 fouls. 7 Warrior turnovers, 14 by Boston. But with 3:07 remaining in the third, Celtics lead 66-64. Marcus Smart with Payton picking him up 93 feet. Smart with Payton on him as he crosses the timeline. 15 to shoot. And now Tatum. ISO'd on Wiggins. Goes through 2 double screens to get Curry on a switch. Shot clock at 6. Tatum out to Smart. Little show and go down the lane to lay it up and in. Marcus Smart made those threes.
Yep.
Got Wiggins to leave his feet.
And that's what making the threes will do for you. You got to jump out at a guy who's making threes.
Boston back up 4. Curry to Clay. Dropped in the 3. Klay Thompson head of the key 3. 2 triples here in the third. 1-point game.
I think it might be a good time for Clay to get hot.
2:19 remaining in the third. Boston 1-point lead in the ball. Tatum hunts for Steph again on the switch. Tatum ISO'd on Curry. Skip pass. Grant Williams. Draymond's there into Robert Williams. Dunked it down. Good ball movement by the Celtics. Warriors down 3. Curry foul line jumper. Rimmed it up and out. Wiggins fighting for that rebound. Out of bounds to Boston.
That's good effort by Wiggins, too.
Jordan Poole hustling to the scorers table. Wiggins will get the rest. Boston looking to push this lead higher. They've had a brilliant third quarter. 70-67 Celtics. Jaylen Brown, they run the weave up top. Brown to the foul line. Clay repelled him. Marcus Smart will draw a foul and get to the line. Warriors are over the limit. I know he hit those threes. I'm still going to make Marcus Smart shoot more threes.
Yeah, I know, but it's human nature.
It is.
When you see somebody hit a couple shots, and it wasn't just one, he hit a couple shots, and when you see that, that's just human nature. I don't want to let this guy to hit another 3. He's hot. And maybe, the scouting report goes out the window just a little bit. I know what you're saying. As he misses the first free throw, you'd rather have him shoot a 3 than get to the lane and create havoc. But I mentioned it early in the third quarter. When you hit threes, that's what happens. Other things open up for you.
So Smart averaging 15 in the finals out of Oklahoma State. 6 pick back in 2014. Defensive player of the year. First team all defense. And hitting the second free throw. Warriors led by a dozen at halftime. They trail by 4 right now. 71-67, minute and a half remaining in the third. Jordan Poole looking for Steph, left sideline. He's got Tatum on him, and he draws the foul. Now, Josh Tibbin saying before the shot, and that's the first in the last 2 minutes for Boston, no free throws.
That used to be continuation, and now it's not. And that was the right call. It's the same one he made for Smart. They just don't give you that one anymore.
Minute 25 remaining in the third. Curry on the inbounds. Back out to Poole. Left wing 3. Good! Little interchange with the 2 shooters. Big 3 makes it a 1-point game. Winding down to a minute remaining in the third. Marcus Smart on the left sideline behind a Tatum screen. Top of the key. Drop it to Tatum at the left elbow. Spins to the baseline. Over Wiggins, and great defense. Force the miss. The Draymond Express into the front court to Payton to lay it in. And the Warriors take the lead.
How great was that push by Draymond, and then able to deliver a soft pass to a running Gary Payton.
Draymond Green with the delivery. GP2 running the floor, protecting the 1-point lead. Jaylen Brown down the lane to lay it in. He draws the foul.
Well, he gets to the rim. He can finish. I mean, he is a fantastic finisher. And they made him go back to his left hand. So I was initially good defense, but he goes right. And he's got such a nice Euro step, too. But that extension on that finish is insane.
So Draymond picks up his third foul. Jaylen Brown, 4 of 13. Tatum, 22. Jaylen Brown, 12. Fitzmarcus Smart, 16. And Robert Williams with 10, the double-figure scores. Wiggins, 16. Clay with 15. Steph with 12. And GP2 with 11. Double-figure scores for the Dubs. Free throw completes the three-point play. And Boston up a deuce.
2 for 1 here.
36 seconds left in the third. Poole behind a Wiggins screen, head of the key. Horford out on a switch. Step back, JP, 3, rimmed it out, and Grant Williams the rebound. So Boston, about a 4-second game shot clock difference. From down 12 to up 2 in the waning seconds of the third. Tatum going to use a lot of clock. You got Wiggins on him. Now doubled by Poole and Wiggins. Nearly threw it away. Got it to Jaylen Brown. Deep 3 contested. Great Warrior D. 3 seconds to work with. Wiggins has it at 2, at 1. Poole 3. Backed it in! He backed it in! A left wing 28-footer from Jordan Poole gives the Warriors the 1-point lead at the end of 3. He had a midcourt shot in game 2, a banker from the left hash mark in game 5, and the Warriors somehow have the advantage after 36 minutes. Fasten seatbelts, restraints, find soft pillows. You're going to be banging around your house or your car for the final 12 to find out who has the 3-2 lead after game 5. Timeout on the floor. Warriors up 1 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Dunking on the competition? Very satisfying. But what makes it all possible? Teamwork. At Ring Central, our game plan is simple. Message, video, and phone, all together on a platform built to run and grow your business. Because when everyone can communicate and collaborate, you're not just playing together, you're playing to win. Discover what we could do for your team. Visit ringcentral.com and say hello to possibilities. Ring Central, message, video, phone, together.
Hey, thanks for coming over, Jake from State Farm.
Couldn't say no, Pablo. I love me some vinyl.
Well, my budget doesn't. Calling time on my vinyl collecting.
Whoa! Don't give up what you love. State Farm has options like insuring your home and ride with great rates on both.
Ooh, that's music to my ears.
All right, spin that vinyl. For surprisingly great rates, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Visit Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to see the full selection of Monogram appliances. At Monogram, it's not just one detail, it's many. You can preheat your oven using voice control, or check how much time is left in your dishwasher cycle with your phone. And now, receive up to 3 free eligible Monogram appliances or generous credits towards the appliances of your choice. You can see all of the Monogram appliances displayed beautifully in live working vignettes at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or friedmansappliance.com.
The Oakland PD background and recruiting staff are looking for people who are considering a job in law enforcement. The OPD is hiring police officers, police cadets, and police communications dispatchers. If you're a high school senior about to attend college or have a high school diploma or equivalent, the Oakland Police Department wants to provide you with an opportunity to pursue your dream. Be the change you want to see and apply at opdjobs.com or text OPD Jobs to 510-330-2044.
Dub Nation, this is Moses Moody. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
75-74 Warriors heading into the fourth quarter of Game 5. Dub Nation, you can secure your Warriors season tickets today for next year. Now, you purchase now, and guarantee seats for all Warrior home games during the playoffs. Guess what? There's one more home game left. It's Game 7, if necessary. Learn more at Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-HOOP with representatives standing by. All right, Tom Tolbert, walk me through this fourth quarter. Are you sitting any of your big guns here, or are they all coming in?
I mean, I'd be tempted to play them, but you're probably going to give them a little bit of a rest. But as I'm looking at the Celtics bench, those look like the same dudes that walked off the court at the end of the third quarter. But it's hard. You don't want to get down to the last couple minutes and guys just be gassed, right? So you're walking that fine line. Do I give him a minute? Do I give him a minute and a half? As I thought, Clay comes back in to start the fourth. Steph's going to sit. But I tell you what, if it gets away just a little bit, he'll be right back in the game. Because you can't afford to have a 5-point lead, go to a deficit to an 8-point deficit. But we'll see how they start.
Looney, Draymond, Poole rises for another three, and this one's short as Horford contested it. So set the lineups here. Looney, Draymond, Poole, Wiggins, Clay. Horford, Jaylen Brown, Tatum with Grant Williams and Derek White. The Warriors lead by 1, and we're just underway here in the fourth. Derek White, right wing drive, knocked away. Tatum got it back, top of the key. Tatum on Looney, drives to the left, got all the way to the iron, laid it up and out, and Wiggins the rebound. Wiggins with 9 boards. Wiggins counterattacking Derek White, takes it all the way in. Puts it in off the window, and the Warrior lead at 3.
Yeah, as soon as he had Derek White on skates, he knew he was going to go all the way to the rim and finish over him.
Andrew Wiggins with 18 tonight. Al Horford holding up top against Looney. Gets it down to Derek White. Sets a screen for White. Step back 3 on the way. Derek White rimming out. Wiggins another rebound. 16 rebounds in Game 4. He's got 10 in Game 5. Wiggins trail 3. And missed that wide left. Ouch. The Warriors are 7 of 32 on threes. 3-point Warrior lead. Tatum to Derek White, an open 3 on the way. Rattled that out. Looney owns the rebound.
I don't think White wanted to shoot that. He was so wide open, he had to.
Derek White 0 for 3 on threes. Minute and a half into the fourth. 3-point lead in the ball. Jordan Poole all the way to the iron. Missed the layup. Now there is a whistle. And for Poole, you thought he was home free. And enough contact will send him to the line.
And those are the moves as he goes further on in his NBA career. Those are the ones that have to happen more frequently. Quick decision, explosive move. Because he has that in him. He does it. Sometimes he gets caught with just the dribble. Instead of just boom, go.
Jordan joins the double-digit party, though. He's got 10 now, dropping in the first free throw. This is allowing extra seconds for Steph to rest. Extra minutes for Steph to rest because Steve, looking at the score, 79-74 Warriors, they have 7 unanswered right now.
Yep, and like I said, someone gets out to a 5-point lead, Marcus Smart right back in the game, Derek White out.
Marcus Smart, drive with the right hand. Wiggins blocked it. Clay's got the rebound, and Clay's fouled in the backcourt by Grant Williams. You watch team fouls in the fourth to see who might get into the bonus early. No Warrior team fouls 2 minutes in. 2 team fouls on Boston already. 79-74 Dubs. What are you running here, Tommy? I mean, are you looking for Wiggins again? Is it all Jordan because he's been hot? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, you get the ball in the Poole's hands, you set a screen, and just keep moving the ball. They're going to try to run this one for Clay coming off Looney.
Draymond on the block, out to Clay for 3. Rimmed it out. Wiggins fighting for that rebound. Horford, good hustle to get it. Tatum, 2 minutes into the fourth with Celtics down 5. Driving with the right hand on Wiggins, and he traveled. Draymond was there with the weak side help. Tatum couldn't gather his steps, shuffled the feet, and Boston turns it over.
Well, Draymond reads this and plays like it so well. He sees when he needs to come over, and just the help defense forces the travel.
5-point lead for the Warriors with the ball. Looney foul line left extended. Hand off to Clay. Marcus Smart right in his shirt. Clay gets some space. Open three. Got it! Smart took a dive. Clay buried a three. 3 years after he injured his ACL in the finals against Toronto, he's given the Warriors an 8-point lead. Clay's got 18. The points off turnovers becoming a factor. 9.5 left and Boston takes time. The Warriors up 82-74 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
So yes, it was after midnight and the glue on your kid's mission project refused to dry. But once everything was finished, you realized the smooth white and terracotta make this piece of history beautiful. CertaPro Painters has good news. Your home paint project doesn't have to come with the frustration and panic of your child's 4th grade project. Skip the stress and still end with the look you love. To get your painting project started, go to CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C.
Each CertaPro Painter's business is independently owned and operated. License information available at CertaPro.com.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing way up on that ladder? You're going to hurt yourself.
Oh, I'm trying to unclog these gutters.
That's smart. I had water damage from my gutters last year. It cost me $10,000.
Wait, $10,000?
Yeah, and from over here, it looks like water's been pouring over your clogged gutters, and it's probably doing real damage to your foundation. You need to do what I did. Get off the ladder and call Leaf Filter.
Yeah, but I need to get these gutters flowing now.
That's why you need to call Leaf Filter. They'll clean and realign your gutters and install their exclusive micro mesh screen system so nothing gets in your gutters except water.
So Leaf Filter protects my house from damage and means no more gutter cleaning for me?
Bingo! Plus, Leaf Filter has an industry-leading lifetime warranty, so your gutters are covered for life.
Thanks, Frank. I'm calling Leaf Filter today.
Don't go another day with your home unprotected. Call 1-844-300-LEAF or go to tryleaffilter.com for your free gutter inspection. Call 1-844-300-LEAF or go to tryleaffilter.com right now for an extra 15% savings. Call 1-844-300-LEAF or go to tryleaffilter.com. That's 1-844-300-LEAF.
The roar of the crowd. The sweet sound of a swish. Nothing beats being there live at Shea Center for the game, Warriors fans. And Ticketmaster is your official gateway to buying and selling the best seats all season long. Ticketmaster verifies every seat sold, guaranteeing that getting into the game is a layup. Be there live to defend Warriors ground this season with seats from Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Golden State Warriors.
1 minute, your team's down 20 points. The next, they're hitting a game-winning 3 at the buzzer and the crowd's going nuts. Basketball games can change in an instant. So can your plans. That's why at United, there are no change fees on flights. Because while we love a change of plans in the Warriors' favor, we don't think anyone should get charged fees for changing theirs. No change fees, ever. United, the official airline of the Golden State Warriors. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
3 seconds to work with. Wiggins has it at 2, at 1. Poole 3. Backed it in! He backed it in!
Our shot of the game brought to you by the County of Santa Clara. Book a COVID-19 booster shot now at sccfreevax.org or call 211. Bob, Tom?
Damn, that guy was excited at that 3. Jordan Poole hit that 3, and since that point, the Warriors have reeled off 10 unanswered. Bob Fitzgerald sitting in for Tim Roy along with Tom Tolbert. 82-74 Warriors with 9:30 remaining in the ball game. Now, Andrew Wiggins 18, Klay Thompson 18, really helping out Steph Curry, who had carried the load, averaging 34 a game. Steph's got 12, but the Warriors up 8 in the fourth quarter. Survived the third and the barrage by Boston. Long way to go in this one.
Hey, look, when they're going to take away your best player, that's what you got to do. Guys got to step up. And Wiggins has stepped up, and Clay, especially in the second half, has stepped up.
Horford on the right sideline, now to Jaylen Brown. At the Warrior logo, Tatum. He's got Wiggins sized up. Jordan Poole came to double. Jaylen Brown got Draymond up in the air. And a foul on Draymond Green. That's his 4th. That was not the act of shooting. And now a technical foul on Marcus Smart. Now, we have had official player interaction during the timeout at an intensity level, Tom, that we don't normally see. And so there's been a lot of conversation. And this time, Josh Tibbin teed up Marcus Smart.
Yeah, because during the timeout, Tony Brothers was getting after Marcus Smart. I don't know what was said, but rarely do you see an official go after a player. and he was following him. He was giving him what for, and I have no idea what was said, so I don't know if this is like an extension of that.
So Jordan Poole makes the technical free throw. 83-74 Warriors. Steph is still getting to rest here. Yep. This is the key. And then Smart, an offensive foul, hits Poole in the face. He extended the free arm and caught Poole in the chops. And Smart called for the offensive foul after the technical foul.
Unraveling.
Now, Smart picks up his fourth. Boston hit with a delay of game. That's an official's way of saying, all right, let's start playing here. 83-74, Warriors trying to take over on the turnover. Poole, right wing jumper's good. Jordan's got 13. 13-0 Warrior run. Jaylen Brown sizes up Draymond Green. Step back three on the way. Rimming out. Rebound. Wiggins! 11 boards for Wiggins. Jordan Poole thought about a crazy three, head of the key. Gets it to Clay on Horford. Klay Thompson driving. Clay dropped it to Looney. Looney pump fake. Laid it up and short. He had it and it laid on the iron. Couldn't get it over iron. It remains in a Warrior 11-point lead. Tatum into the front court to Jaylen Brown. Didn't want the three. Right down the lane to lay it up and in.
Yeah, when you have two guys run and jump at a three and the player drives, you're not going to be in great defensive shape, and the Warriors weren't.
Walking to the scorer's table is Wardell. Stephen Curry the second as Jordan Poole goes down the lane. Couldn't lay it in. Ends up on the baseline. Boston on the counterattack. Jaylen Brown in the lane. Draymond denied him. Brown got it back. He got it to Robert Williams and got it back, and now Tatum wants it. 85-76 Warriors. 7:48 left. Tatum spins in the lane, elongates with the right hand, misses. Robert Williams put it in, but you had a whistle first. So Draymond will pick up the foul. That's his fifth. So free throws before that layup putback. I think the Warriors would have just been happy with the putback and not a fifth foul on Draymond.
I believe you're right.
There's a lot of contact there. It's not anything that would have worked out on review. Tatum has been so good from three and drops in his first made free throw of the night. He's got 23 points. Oh, man, we have a long way to go in this one. Timeout on the floor. 7:44 remaining in Game 5. 85-77 Warriors. Steph going to come back in. Tatum with one more free throw. And nothing has been decided at Chase Center on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
What's up, Dub Nation? Score major cha-ching on Warrior Things at Rakuten.com/Warriors. Join today and earn 10% cash back on every purchase in-store and online at Warrior Shop. Rakuten is free, and you get cash back at over 3,500 stores. Save on sneakers, home goods, and that foam finger you've always wanted. Get game day ready and get paid to shop at Rakuten.com/Warriors. That's RAKUTEN.com/Warriors.
The Warriors are back where they belong, in the 2022 NBA Finals. NBC Sports Bay Area has you covered every step of the way. Catch Warriors coverage 90 minutes before every Finals game and immediately after, hosted by Bonte Hill with former Warriors Chris Mullin, Darrell Wright, and Festus Ezeli. And get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Only on NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the authentic Warriors fan.
This is your time to cash in at Cash Creek Casino Resort. To rock and to roll. Over the hills and bluffs. Go all out or go all in. With 4 stars and rising stars, now we do more than ever, so you can do as much or as little as you want. It's your time to cash in at Cash Creek Casino Resort.
Neuropathy can be unbearable. Symptoms include pain, numbness, or tingling in the hands, legs, or feet. Most patients are prescribed dangerous drugs such as gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, which only mask the pain, they never fix the problem. End the frustration. SFA Wellness, the leader in neuropathy treatments, can successfully help your body to regenerate nerves with no injections, no drugs, and no surgery. SFA Wellness, located in San Ramon, can give you your life back. Call today for your $99 neuropathy special and receive a personal treatment plan that is tailored to your needs. Most treatments can be done in the comfort of your home, and SFA Wellness treats patients who live hundreds of miles away. Don't wait. Call now, 925-393-0100, and schedule your $99 neuropathy special. That's 925-393-0100. 925-393-0100. Enjoy life again, pain-free. Call now.
Dub Nation, this is Andre Iguodala. The Warriors season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
The Warriors had an 11-point lead at the end of the first quarter, built it to 16, but then Boston found their footing making threes. A 12-point halftime Warrior lead turned into a 5-point Boston advantage in the third. Jordan Poole hit a 29-foot bank shot to end the third, giving the Warriors a 1-point lead. And right now, lead by 8, 85-77, with 7:44 in the game. And Tom Tolbert, Steph Curry is back in the building.
The games change on so little. Just momentum swings throughout the course of the game. That Poole three was massive at the end of the third quarter. The Celtics seemed to catch a little life when Looney missed that layup. That real short layup, and they seem to, okay, we get a chance, come back and score, come back into the free throw line. We'll see where it goes from there.
Now Draymond Green is going to sit with 5 fouls as Tatum makes the second free throw. 85-78. It's Looney, Clay, Payton with Wiggins and Steph. So Curry's back in, got a nice rest, bridging the third and fourth. Wiggins on Horford to Looney on the right block. They run the split action to Curry. 2 men jump at him. Wiggins soaring to lay it in with the left hand.
He's the only guy on their team, well, maybe Payton, that could have made that play. I mean, how athletic was that?
20 and 11 for Wiggins. Winding down towards 7 minutes remaining in Game 5. Warrior lead 87-78. Tatum at it. Pass to Smart. They cycle it to Brown. Good closeout. Payton, shot clock at 3. Clay with a steal. It's a 2-on-1. Clay down the left side. Steph fades out for a 3, and the Warriors get nothing out of the break. Curry, 20-footer off iron. That's a win for Boston.
Well, Steph usually gets that flyby, but Marcus Smart was too smart for that and just stuck right with him. And you're right, they got nothing out of a 2-on-1.
6:38 left. Warriors up 87-78. Brown in the lane, had it knocked away. Steph and Clay combining on a steal. Klay Thompson crossed the timeline. 6:25 left. Curry, 3. Doesn't have it tonight. Not from distance. 0 for 6. The Warriors trying to win this in a grinding defensive fashion. Marcus Smart down the lane. Wiggins didn't buy the pump fake. Jaylen Brown with a shot clock at 10. Drives left side, puts it up and out. Looney stood tall, laid it in. No, there's a whistle first. The whistle on the drive, and it's an out of bounds. The Warriors will take that because the basket was good.
Yeah, that was going to be a 3-point play opportunity.
.06 remaining. 87-78 Warriors, third team foul. Boston's committed 2. Tatum with Wiggins on him. Spins at the head of the key. Wiggins staying with them at the foul line. Tatum fade away jumper. Wiggins got a piece of it. What tremendous on-ball defense.
You can't do it any better.
Curry used the Payton screen at the top. He's got Tatum on the switch. Now he hides behind Looney. Gets around Robert Williams. Hook pass out to Wiggins. Wiggins driving in, running one-hand hook. How did he make that? Wiggins with 22 and 11. They forced Jaylen Brown to go left, but foul him in the process. Tommy, Andrew Wiggins has had double-figure scoring and rebounding in consecutive games one time in his career. Game 4 and Game 5 of the finals.
Well, I think going into this year, or I think this year, Fitz, he had, I want to say 6 or 7, maybe 8 now, double-digit rebounding games. They're all in the playoffs except for one. I mean, he's really brought it in the playoffs. And those last 2 plays, him going downhill and him just being the best athlete that's jumping up in the air and being able to finish those. I love it when he gets going downhill at the rim.
Jaylen Brown made the first free throw and rims out the second. Wiggins 17 and 16 in Game 4, 22 and 11 in Game 5. 10-point lead in the ball for the Dubs. 5:20 left. Curry with Robert Williams switched on to him, and then that pass to Looney was deflected out of bounds to Warrior ball with 10 to shoot. Inbound right sideline near midcourt. Looney on the right baseline. Not a lot of space. He gives it to Clay in the corner, and his 3 halfway down and out, rattled out. Coming upon the 5-minute mark. Celtics down 10. Tatum trying to take over. Tatum down the lane. Tatum getting fouled. And Jason Tatum will shoot 2 free throws. He's already got a 24-point night. Wiggins will pick up the foul. It's only his second. And forget that Tatum's only 24 years old. 3rd pick in 2017. Won a gold medal in Tokyo with Draymond on that team. All NBA first team this year. And he missed the first free throw. 2 of 5. The Celtics are 14 of 22 from the line.
Yeah, it's crazy to think a guy who's 9 for 17, 4 for 7 from 3 is only 2 for 5 from the free throw line. But how young he is, Bob, the Celtics got a bright future.
Oh, man.
With the youth they have on that team.
They remind me of the Warriors of 2015.
Yep.
And Tatum missed them both.
Wow.
Now Draymond is back in with his 5 fouls. And there's 5 minutes to go. Warriors up 10 with the ball. Draymond's got it on the left block. To step at the foul line, push shot, good! They made Curry a volume shooter. He's 6 of 19, but it's a 19-5 Warrior run, and Ime Udoka's got to stop it. The lead was 12 at halftime. It seemed like Boston's had the edge in play. You look up, the lead's still 12, and there is Draymond Green in the middle of the Celtics scrum in front of the Celtics bench, and Tony Brothers had to send him away. A lot of talking, a lot of intensity. Peyton, Juan Toscano-Anderson, Mike Brown went over there, along with Damian Lee. There's still 4:40 left in this game. So, Tommy, size it up for me here. 4:40 left, up 12. You're playing the defense. You're trying to find opportunistic offense. Give me a couple focus points to watch down the stretch.
3-pointers. You don't want to give up easy threes if you're on defense. Make them put. Now, that being said, you don't want to fly by and give them a trip to the free throw line down every time either. But continue running your offense. Don't slow it up. If you have a shot, take it. Basketball is such a long game. You got to get to 2 minutes before you start thinking about where the clock is, what the score is. So you just keep playing. But defensively, it's take away the 3-point shot. Don't give them the drive, draw, and kick. Do what you've been doing for the better part of the game, which is make them take tough twos.
Now the Warriors are over the limit. Every whistle will be Celtic free throws. Boston's committed only 2 team fouls, which means they can be even more aggressive defensively, and the Warriors have to be aware of that.
Yeah, having watched them play defense, I don't know how you get more aggressive. I mean, they get after you on the defensive end, but for the Warriors, just keep attacking. Keep going, keep attacking, keep the foot on the gas. Sometimes you see teams 4:40 like, oh, we're up 12. Let's run some clock a little bit. Do not do that.
So Boston ball, Warriors up 12. 4.5 remaining. Marcus Smart at the head of the key. Driving right. Hook pass back to Tatum. Wiggins right with them. Tatum gets to the right elbow. Out to Jaylen Brown. Left wing 3. Big rebound off iron, and Wiggins has it again. Klay Thompson bodied someone, and then Wiggins snatched it out of the air. keep adding to the lead. Wiggins, foul line left extended. Steph with a good look at a three. Off iron there. Curry, a little frustrated. 0 for 7 from distance. He's been shooting 49% on threes in the finals. Tatum, turnaround left wing. Draymond's got the rebound. Another Celtic miss. Inside 4 minutes remaining. And then Payton is just thrown to the ground. Tatum had him topside. Payton cut back door. It was going to be a layup, so Jason Tatum just grabbed him.
Well, he set the pick and then realized Tatum was still, as you said, on the topside, Bob, and just turned around.
Smart foul by Boston because that was going to be a layup. We mentioned that's only the third team foul. It cost him no free throws. Payton, Curry, Wiggins, Clay, and Draymond trying to give the Warriors a 3-2 series lead. Wiggins, the baby right hook again. He did it over Robert Williams.
How about this guy?
24 for Wiggins. And the Warrior lead is 14. Tatum rises for 3. He got it. They are standing at Chase Center. And that quieted the crowd briefly. 93-82 Dubs. Curry's got Robert Williams on a switch. Looking for a cutting Payton. Lefty bunny is good. GP2 with 13 off the bench. It's a 13-point lead. You've got a foul as Marcus Smart posted up Steph. Now the question would be, Draymond is fouled out. That was the foul on Steph for Draymond. They assigned it to Draymond Green. Steve Kerr is going to have this reviewed. Not that it wouldn't be a foul. He's trying to get it assigned to Curry and keep Draymond in the game. So a timeout on the floor. This call under review, sponsored by Ring Central, official enterprise cloud communications partner of the Golden State Warriors. Ring Central, message, video, phone together. After the timeout, a very large decision. 3:01 left, Warriors up 13 on the Warrior Radio Network, presented by United Airlines. So, Tommy, 3:01 left.
Yep.
Steve was going to use a timeout here anyway, and the challenge is worth it to either keep Draymond in the game or not.
Yep.
I don't know. You tell me, watching the replay, did Steph reach first or did Draymond body first?
Well, if Steph reached, then it wasn't a shooting foul. Like, he may have reached right there if you want to get him going across the body, but Draymond might have jumped into him right there. That's a tough one. I don't know. From that angle, it's more Draymond than it is Steph. And, like, I think what Draymond's saying is I was straight up, right? But his momentum takes him into him. Like, straight up means you land in the same spot that you jump from.
Right.
Not I have my hands over my head and jump forward. We see players do that all the time, and they think that's verticality. That's not verticality.
So it is an unsuccessful challenge. Draymond Green is fouled out of the game. So 3:01 left. Draymond fouls out with a quality game.
Yes.
He had 8 points, 7 assists. He had 8 rebounds. He played great defense. He was 3 of 6 shooting. But he is fouled out now 3 times in this finals. And the last guy to do that was Dale Davis in 2000. And 3 minutes is a long time, Tommy. The Warriors have the double-digit lead as Marcus Smart hits the free throw. Well, Kevon Looney is in.
Again, you got to watch the threes and also get shots up. Just get shots up. Turnovers are the quickest way for a team to get back in the game when they're trailing late.
Free throws made, 95-84 Warriors. 2:57 left. Steph on the right sideline. They wanted Wiggins to set a screen. Now Derek White switches on to Steph. Shot clock down to 7. Curry down the lane with the left hand to lay it in. Almost too easy right there because there was no Robert Williams to be fouled.
I think that's exactly what he said. Hey, no Williams? I can lay this up.
So Curry's got 16. Back up to the 13-point lead. Looney trying to stay with Tatum. Step back 3 is an air ball. He missed it all. Tatum had been so good from deep. It was 5 of 8 until that miss. Wiggins will handle to get Steph off the ball. Andrew into the front court. Just beat the 8-second call. Leading by 13 with the ball. Wiggins down the lane, rises and hammers with the right. A little Air Canada as he spikes it down. A 15-point lead. Jaylen Brown down the lane, and he is fouled. So GP2 with a foul. Andrew Wiggins. Who is this guy? You know who he is, Tommy? He's a first-time All-Star. And reminding people of that award.
The 13 rebounds.
On the heels of 16 rebounds.
Stacking rebounds this series.
The Warrior chants serenades Chase Center as Brown makes the first free throw. 99-85 Warriors.
Now I was going to say, minute 58 left. Now's when you run clock. Now you can run clock. You don't got to just attack. Run 15 seconds off, get down to 8 or 9 seconds, and then get into your action.
A 27-12 Warrior domination of this fourth quarter. And it has not been Curry. It's been everybody else and Steph. Klay Thompson, right wing three. Yes, sir! Klay Thompson's got 21. The lead equals the largest of the night at 16. Marcus Smart will ease in for a layup, but 3 years to the night where Klay Thompson injured his ACL. He responds with 5 made threes and 21. 14-point Warrior lead. Minute 25 left. Wiggins to Curry. Thought about the three. And Steph missed it off iron. Payton tipped it in. GP2. Timeout Boston. Game 6 is going to feature a 3-2 Warrior lead. The Celtics take time. 77 seconds left at a raucous Chase Center on the Warrior Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Here's Curry for the record.
These are the moments we play for. When everything we built together is all on the line. This is the first ever NBA Finals at Chase Center. It's time to prove what Dub Nation is all about. It's time to show the world that we are gold-blooded. Get your NBA Finals tickets now at Warriors.com. The NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV.
No matter what you're making for today's game, Mazzetta makes it better. Just open a jar of Mazzetta peppers to give your favorite snacks that perfect something extra. Like spicy, crunchy jalapenos, or nachos and dips, or zingy pepperoncini on sandwiches and sliders. It's not difficult, it's not complicated, it's just better. Mazzetta is a Northern California tradition, making every meal better since 1935. When you want to step up your game with unforgettable flavors, stop by your local store to all your Mazzetta favorites.
Hi, this is Mike Brown. The 2022 playoffs are presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Steph Curry has played in 132 playoff games and had made a three in every one of them until tonight. So that streak ends. But Steph, Klay, and Draymond are going to win their 20th finals game to surpass Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili. 20 wins in the finals. And both coaches have put in the reserves here. Juan Toscano-Anderson committing the foul. This would be a Beatles game, Tom Tolbert. Steph Curry got by with a little help from his friends. 5 players in double figures tonight. And you were saying that the unsung play of GP2 might be the difference, and also Wiggins and Klay.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like every time a team has won in this series, there's somebody that steps up, whether it's Derek White or Horford or Gary Payton II has stepped up. I don't know that I'd put Wiggins in that category. Not now, anyway. I expect him to do it now. He's been incredible. But there's somebody that will step up and have a game that may be not way above their capabilities, but more than you expected them to do. And Gary Payton certainly played his butt off tonight.
Aaron Neesmith, 1 of 2 from the line. Bielitsa, Damian Lee, Kuminga, Moody, and JTA in the game. Damian Lee curling out the 3. The final 52 seconds here of Game 5. The Celtics, they own the 3rd. It was the Warriors that owned the 4th tonight. Neesmith, left wing 3 on the way, rimming it out. D. Lee hustling for the ball. Neesmith followed his own shot and then was tripped and fouled. Now, what's funny is you'll say, well, they'll take something from this game. And every one of these games has been its own entity with different kind of ebb and flow and different stars. And the one commonality, the Warriors always win the 3rd. Well, that didn't happen. Well, the Celtics always win the 4th. Well, that didn't happen the last 2 games.
Yeah, there's very little carryover from game to game. And, boy, if you'd have told the Warriors Steph's going to score 16 on 7 for 22 shooting.
0 for 9 on 3s.
And still win the game handily, I mean, that's impressive. And, again, I just can't say I can't say strongly enough how impressed I've been with Wiggins. He's just been so good. And we talk about the numbers. What about the defense he's playing throughout the course of the game, too?
So Neesmith, couple free throws, 104-91 Warriors, 23 seconds left. Kuminga missing inside. It'll be Thursday for Game 6 in Boston. Catch and shoot Cornette out of the corner. Everybody in the Celtic uniform can make 3s on occasion. 104-94, shot clock off. Kuminga into the front court. And the Warriors are going to win the pivotal Game 5. First time since March 28th, the Celtics